It's weird. I'm always looking for like a limp raise from a low position. That's why I didn't raise it too big. 100% call there. See, and that's what I was expecting. That's why. That's why I don't raise that big. This is perfect. Wow, this guy's really tight, man. He's gonna call. I got a really strong hand. I don't have to go crazy with it. But I may end up folding this. If I don't get an ace or another queen, this may be, or a flush draw, this may be a fold on the turn. Definitely not folding it on the flop. But just because of how tight this range is, it is only 42 hands, so I don't know. Going bet small, try to get called by worse, like jacks, tens. Alright, so it was ace king. Ace king, maybe ace jack. Or it could have been 9-10 suited too. I don't know. That's a really. What's going on? Three better. We're going fold. Definitely going to see bet on the bigger side here. Smaller four drawy. Actually, with the king of spades, I could go small, I could go big. And I'm gonna bet again. I can still get value from 8, 10, 10 jack. Let's go 250. There's also like queen jack, queen 10. That's a bad card. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm just gonna check it. There we go. I don't know. Should have probably went for value there, but I guess there wasn't a ton worse that was calling there. I don't know. Generally, I go for value in them situations. I think because I'm recording this and it's going to be watched, I didn't want to do something stupid. But if nobody was watching, I'm pretty sure I'd have won for value there. This is pretty tight range. I want to raise this just because the board is a little drawy. I don't want to. A lot of scary turns. A lot of scary turns for both of us. I may not be able to get value. That's definitely not one of them. This is a board that smacks our range, but it's a 3-bet pot. I wasn't paying attention. If this was cut off, I would probably 3-bet this, but I'm just going to call it on the button. And if we get 3-bet or squeezed, we're going to call. That's 3-bets at a low frequency, so I'm just going to check. I mean, C-bet, sorry. Could be a delayed C-bet. I like mixing in 5, 6 from under the gun. I don't always do it, but I'm probably going to call this 3-bet because we're very deep. If I can hit that flop somehow, I can make a lot of money. All right. You know what? I just want to donk lead this with the gut shot and the backdoor flush. I can have 9s here. I can have 7s. I can have deuces. This is really going to throw this player off. Low board. On bet small. On barrel. Go for half pot. We got showdown value. And we got there. So hopefully we are not coolered. I want to go 13. I'll probably fold to an all in. Cooler him? Sure did. It's exactly what I was trying to get value from, an overpair. So we got lucky. But I don't know. I'm probably folding 10s on the turn there. That's rarely a bluff. I guess a stronger player pool. That was a great play that I did. I think I know I got lucky on the river, but if I'm sitting there with 10s, I'm folding that. I guess a donk lead. I'm folding that against a donk lead and a barrel on the river. I've really started employing more donk leads into my game. Definitely like a mix of bluffs like that and value hands, especially like on lower boards. I mean, the solver employs it, and a lot of players don't know how to react to it. They're just not used to seeing it. So, so 13 hands were tight so far. I got this player tagged as a bot. Very tight. I'm actually going to fold that. You know, I'm going to take a stab at it. I do got some aces here. Calling stuff like ace 3 suited, ace 8 suited. Then I'll just check it down. Now I got the flush draw, so there's really no reason to bet. Wow, okay. I got to check the turn. He probably should have bluffed. Took a shot with a bluff there instead of just checking back. I mean, there's no way he wins the pot. Excuse me. I haven't played on ACR in a while, and I had issues with Drive HUD, so I just deleted it, and I got Drive 2 on. I guess Drive 2 doesn't have my sample, so I believe I have it in Poker Tracker, so I'm probably going to have to move it from Poker Tracker, create a file so I can load it in here, because I recognize all these names, but I don't have any hands on them, which is really odd. Hold the 3-bet. I'm going to 3-bet this. Looking for a fold. Stronger ace, I'll call. Yeah, there you go. A stronger ace like ace 8 there, I'm going to call because that lets him have lower aces in his range that I beat. But a weak ace like that, I don't want to call and then have to call 2 streets and make a decision on the river. It's just easier to very tight. It's just easier just to fold. I mean, 3-bet and then fold if he raises. Now, suited ace, I'm not going to 3-bet it. I'm just going to call. Oh, definitely multi-way. And we're done with the hand. All right, no super deep stacks, so 4-bet this. See, like ace jack, I'll call here against the button. Definitely I'll call. Going flat this actually. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the ace jack, if the button were to raise, I don't 3-bet there. I actually call because I want him to be betting with ace 6, ace 4, ace 7, and yeah. So when he hits the ace, I can call down more confidently than if I have, say, ace 6 there, because he could have a lot stronger aces if ace hits the board, button versus big blind. So yeah, that's my general strategy. Lower aces unless they're suited and connected. I 3-bet, and then every other ace I call. I gotta figure out this new HUD. Yeah, let's do it. 4. I'm gonna check this out. There's no reason to bet. They can still have 8s, 10s, 7s. Just hopefully don't turn them into a bluff. If they do, I'll fold and say nice hand. See? Boom. What's this 4-bet range? It's strong. Nice hand. Let's see what we're doing. Yeah, I can open this. What I was doing there is I was just looking at, who's like 3-bet. God, these stats are horrible. This is definitely I'm actually going to call here. Won't call here. We flop nothing. I could have 4-bet bluffed or called there. I like call. I like call because players are 3-betting a strong but not nutted range from the small blind usually. So King Queen is a lot of equity against that range. King Queen suited. I don't want to chase out stuff like Jack Queen, King Jack. There's a lot of hands we could have an equity advantage against. There's worse flushes too. There's 9-10 suited, 10 Jack suited. I gotta get them stats, man. Yeah, I'm probably going to do this video for like another 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'm going to get these stats moved over from Poker Tracker to Drive 2, just because I definitely need them on here. So the ace. I do got some weaker aces in my range here, so I may. You know what? Would I raise here if I had an ace? No, I'd call. We're going to take one shot at it, and if we don't get there, I'm just going to boom. If he would have called, we didn't get there, I'd have just checked the river, showdown. Got a tiny bit of showdown value. But once he calls, I mean, I probably have none. But there's no reason to bet. I mean, he's probably not going to fold ace. He's definitely not going to fold a king. So it would make no sense to double barrel. This is probably a bot. I believe these players that time out like this, they're bots. We got a gut shot. We are definitely betting this. We're going to bet small. The board's not coordinated. If I had ace queen, I would bet there. So when you're trying to make a decision, you got to think more of what do I do with this hand. You got to think what would I do with this one, this one, this one. What would I do with my gut shots? What would I do with my top pairs? What would I do with my sets? And yeah, it's not about that one hand. This is definitely a 3-bet. Sometimes I like to flat it, but I'm going 3-bet it this time. I'm more likely to flat it if it's suited. Just gives me an opportunity to mix up my range and be a little trappy. This guy, waiting for it. It's hoping he's going 3-bet the button. No, I don't open ace 10 from the under the gun. So yeah, I'm going to shut it down next big blind and got to upload the status to this HUD and throw this video on YouTube real quick. And then probably go to bed. It's 2:30 in the morning. Do I want to call this? Yeah, stack's too small. I'm not even going to. If you had a bigger stack, I would call, but smaller stack, I'm not getting into that game with them. See, I have 3-bet here too, but I don't like doing it against short stacks with suited connector. I would probably do it with like ace jack suited, but I'm not going to do it with king 10 suited. I mean, I'm not going to do it with 9-10 suited. You don't want to play suited connectors out of positions against somebody with like 60 big blinds. I don't believe it's going to be profitable. So, all right, yeah, I've been getting a lot of requests to make a video of me playing. I get DMs all the time, so I just wanted to throw one together. All right, man, thanks.